Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. Now go ahead to share my screen, please. Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chumai Hagara. I'm a lawyer and the founder of Legion. Kindly confirm if you can see my screen, please. Oh, awesome. A lawyer and the founder of Legion. Legion mobile application is solving everyday justice problems for individuals and businesses in need of instant legal help. Access legal information and services anytime, anywhere. For our team, we built out our advisory board. We are made up of two founders. That's myself and Eddie Dion, and whereby Eddie Dion manages our network. The that is the Legging Youth Network, our A to J campaign volunteers and paralegals. While me, on my part, I manage the in-house team, which consists of our full-time staff, technical staff, and as well as our contract staff. Our full-time technical staff. We have the back end, product design and mobile app development. We receive in direct instructions from we receive advice from the board. The board translates this advice into actionable step and share with our team. So in respect to gap assessments, well, gap analysis. We're looking forward to hiring the following roles on the team. One, CTO, CTO, because as it is, I and Eddie Young were both lawyers, so we need someone on the technical side. So, CTO, head of marketing, policy, a policy manager, a community manager, and a customer success manager. For community manager and policy manager, we intend to hire them from through internal promotions. Sorry, for community manager and customer success manager, we intend to hire them through internal promotions from our network and from our team of volunteers. We're looking forward to hiring a policy manager through referral through referrals and professional network. We're currently speaking to a few. Then CTO through a recruitment agency, the head of marketing through a recruitment agency as well. So yes, so thank you. Hello.
Please, please, any question for her? So while the other founders are thinking, I just have one question. Out of all the functions and roles that you have, what are the most urgent ones and the most important ones at the moment?
Most important CEO, CTO, CMO. That's executive, technology, and marketing and strategy.
So you might not have all the funds maybe to cover all the three roles at the beginning. So if
Mm-hmm.
you are starting the recruitment, by which roles would you start?
Oh, okay. So in respect to recruitment, we've already hired some people on the team. While we were while we were looking for a co-founder, I and Editor became co-founders recently. While we're looking forward to co-founders, we realized that time could not be wasted. So I went ahead to build out a team with the help of a HR agency. So we hired for the on the listed roles. That is for our technology. So that is back end mobile app development, considering we're developing a mobile application as well as products. And through our network, we're able to get individuals to manage the community, as well as me on my part, I'm a policy person, so I manage policy and other works that there is to be done. So through our volunteers, we get someone to manage social media, we get community, and we also get personnel for our advocacy journey.
Okay, thank you. And how will you reward at each post? So what are the most important element of the compensation and
Oh,
benefits?
okay. Oh, okay. So in respect to compensation, so for the full-time staff, we pay them salaries and we also offer them employee stock options of 1% each with a vesting schedule of 2 years. So that's for our full-time employees. For our contract employee, um, we pay them as is quoted in when they apply for the jobs. Uh, yeah, 50% down payment, 50 at the completion of the job. For our board of advisors, we offer them equity. Then for me and my co-founder, we're currently not earning a salary. We have equity in the business. Our volunteers, we're not paying them, but instances whereby we get grant funding, then yes, we now provide stipends to our volunteers.
Okay, thank you. So I'm seeing that you are providing equity to a lot of people, employees, advisory board, co-founders.
Yes.
But I think that it can be, I would say, you can be very cautious on giving equity too soon, because when you are giving a contract to an employee, it's something that you can terminate, but equity is something that might be quite difficult to terminate. So my suggestion is that if you are giving equity to employees, it's something that you might not give too soon. Maybe you can instead provide stock options, because stock options is just giving them the possibility maybe to purchase a certain equity later, maybe in 5 years or 10 years, based on maybe on their performance and every stuff. But if you are giving them equity too soon, they might not be performing, and equity is not something that you can take back easily, versus firing them. So try a bit to be cautious when you are giving equity, because you are giving controls of your company to people that you are not sure at 100% that they might be delivering what you need, and also that also you are not sure at 100% about your motivation.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
So if there's not other question, if someone else can
Sorry,
go.
I was going to ask. So, excuse me, sir. So sorry to cut you short. I was going to ask Chioma. I see that both of the co-founders are legal based or from a legal background, right? Just to
Yes.
confirm. Okay, so I was going to ask what your thoughts are on maybe bringing a tech person as a co-founder as well. Because oftentimes, one of the challenges we have is if we're not able to pay as much as we pay like a CTO, if you're going to bring a CTO now to build all of your infrastructure and all that, you might want to charge, I don't know, if you can afford it all well and good. But another option would be that you try and incentivize what they are earning so that the money you have to pay them can drop. So I don't know if you can also consider such options or what your thoughts are on that.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Toby, for the suggestion. So earlier, when Mr. Franklin asked of the most important roles I look forward to right now, I mentioned CEO, CMO, and CTO. For the CMO, my co-founder, who is also a lawyer, is currently handling that role. That's operations, marketing, and strategy. She's currently handling that. Then, as part of our gap analysis, we highlighted that a CTO is someone that is very much important for that we need to hire at this point in time. We understand it's expensive building anything technology. So hiring the person as a co-founder, the city as a co-founder is added advantage. It means that we might have to pay less, or it takes away the burden of money, at least to a large extent. So yeah, we're looking forward to hiring a CTO, but thank you so much for the suggestion.
Okay. All right. Okay, let me go next. Can I go next?
Okay.
All right, so let me share my screen. Okay, so my name is Toby, and my sport is we're creating a talent hiring and upskilling platform to help startups easily find, hire, and connect with Nigerian creative talents. Again, in brand marketing, communication, and technology. For us, we have a full-time founder, which is me, and I'm also being paid with equity. We have most of our staffs are contract staffs, and we don't have a co-founder yet. So both the CTO and comms, front end and back end designers are all contract staff. We have sent contracts to some of our advisors. We've not gotten responses from them. We've sent to 3 of them, and they'll also be paid in equity. One of some key hires that we look to find is an HR specialist. So while we feel like we have all the product bit covered, one key aspect that we don't have yet is the HR person. I thought of bringing in an advisor for that, but I've not seen a good fit yet. And those that reach out to, I've not gotten a good response from them. Other key hires for us would be product managers, community manager, a sales manager, and also director of courses and mentorship, which are key features on our platform, as that describes the upskilling aspects. And to reach out to these people who reach out to direct hires from LinkedIn, those we feel have specific targeted skills within those categories. And also, we're speaking with some HR consultants to get their responses from, to get directions on how to go about getting someone with that skill set on board. Also, we have a strong reach with communities. So from Facebook and Slack, we're trying to reach out just to fill in the other roles for community manager and sales manager as well. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation. About the sales aspect, could you iterate maybe about your team for the sales aspect?
Yeah, so why we have for sales and marketing, why we have somebody for content, what we need is really somebody for more like business development. Because some of our B2B user acquisition would mean that we need to reach out directly to startup institution, hubs, accelerators, incubators, and most likely pitch our services to them, jump on calls with them to strike a deal. Because if we strike a good deal, it means we'll reach out to a number of businesses within their hubs or spaces, and we don't have to reach out to businesses one-on-one. So to do that, that's why we are looking to fill that sales/business development role, as it's pretty key to our user acquisition strategy.
Okay, I see. And do you consider maybe to have a dedicated team of sales agents that can even work, I would say, part-time or contract based, or commission based, so that it can help you boost the performance? Because on the sales is something that if you scale up, it can scale your revenue. And you might not have them all as employees. They can just work with you on commission basis. So, for example, if you're having 10 agents, they are bringing you 5 clients. So, if you pass from 10 agents, I would say, to 500 agents, and if they have maybe a monthly goal each of them to bring 1 client, it can help you scale faster than just focusing on the small sales team.
I mean,
Have you
that's
have you
quite
talked about
remarkable.
it?
I've,
Yeah.
I've not thought about it. I've not thought about it in that order. That's remarkable. That's remarkable. If I no challenge, something like it's not, it wouldn't hurt to do that. The only thing, typically when you do something like that, people they might want to have like a sort of incentive, no matter how small. In Nigeria, the ones I've done, it typically works that way. So they want to get paid a little bit, and then you can now continue based on commission. But I mean, I don't think it hurts me to even go for that. So it's something I will really consider. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Okay. So I'm saying it because you have your sales agents might not be only Nigerians. I know some people, I would say, in India, in Philippines. Usually they have, I would say, they call them closers and setters. So they help you find clients, and once they close the client, or the clients, now you can now pay them maybe their commission. There are a lot of companies that are doing closing and setting, some for free. You just pay on commission.
Hmm. Remarkable. Remarkable. All right. Any other questions?
It's okay for me. So up to the team.
None for me.
I have a suggestion to be. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes,
you.
I can.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Earlier you spoke about incentives that, oh, you need to give them something to incentivize them and all that. How about you gamify the process?
Okay.
Yeah, so if you are able to reach this quota, you get this reward. So they are prompted to do more as compared to, oh, giving them something to even get started on the process.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for that as well.
Mm.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for sharing, Joe. All right, guys. Thank you.
Okay, I'll go next.
Okay.
Alright, let me share my screen. Ah, okay, can you see my screen now? Can you see my
Chris,
screen?
not yet.
You,
You're
you
sharing
are seeing your
the
screen, but not your presentation.
Oh,
exactly.
okay. So let me start the process again. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. So should I start?
Yes.
Okay, my name is Chris Maman. I'm the founder and CEO of Trico. Trico is a mobile banking app that helps tenants in Nigeria meet their rental payment under financial obligation without stress through effortless savings per transaction, intelligent finance management, and smart micro rent financing. I have a team of 10 people. The CFO has a background in accounting, an ex-banker. The CTO is a tech person, and the COO for operations are my co-founders. So we have 4 co-founders. The other people John Saul is an advisory board person. Then Barrister Graham is legal and equity. Sorry, legal services. So also a part-time, working part-time. So the advisory and legal services are working part-time. All of the people are working full-time. Um, I have two marketers that are working full-time also, the project manager and the secretary. These are all on salaries. Yes, the marketer, Larry is on salary, Blessing is on salary, Gabriel is on salary. Then my project manager, Habib, has equity, but it's not the co-founder. Then the other people are um, they have equity. So basically, what we're lacking in the team right now is a marketing director. Because I have marketers, I don't have anybody really controlling or directing our marketing services right now. And then a customer support manager. So I intend to get these people by posting on job boards like Jobaman, and then also using LinkedIn to find professionals that will fill in these positions or this gap. Thank you.
Okay, I will share my feedback. Thank you for your presentation. So I'm seeing that you need what you need mostly now is the marketing manager or director. So I will say that my feedback is that usually when you are working as a startups, I will say that you will need personnel and sometimes it's very costly. And for example, and also you sometimes you are not sure that those people that you are recruiting will do the work that you are asking. For example, you can recruit a marketing director, you give him maybe a good salary, a good maybe stocks or option on stocks. But usually at the end of the day, you are not satisfied of the performance that they are delivering, and you have been spending a lot of money. You are going ahead. I think that my advice is for all the other startups. So instead, for example, if you are in need maybe for I would say it's good that you need a CMO, CTO, CFO to put on your slides, to put on your pitch decks. So it makes your business some more relevant. But I would also suggest you an alternative. So instead of doing that, for example, if you are looking a marketing director, you can, for example, recruit someone, I would say that without the title marketing director, like someone that can help you with marketing, that you see potential in the person. So once the person is giving you the result, is satisfying you, is achieving what you want, now you can promote him to the position of marketing manager. It helps you also save money. Because I would say that at the beginning, you might spend a lot of money for recruitment, onboarding, everything, but on the satisfaction part, you are not satisfied. So instead of doing that, maybe by doing the alternatives can help you save money. So I don't know what you are talked about it, but
No, that's great. That's really true. That's true.
because it gives you also the opportunity for you to assess their motivation and if they are a good fit for the team. Eh, Yes, because most of the time those C's as your those C levels are your co-founders. So before moving them as co-founders, you can take maybe 1 year to assess their motivation, to assess their performance, and to be sure that you have made the best choice for the business. So
Thank you very much.
Okay. Can I present now?
yeah,
Okay. A second. Okay. Good afternoon, founders. Good afternoon, mentor. I'm presenting Creative. Creative is a centralized marketplace for creatives to manage their equipment transactions. So basically, we are talking about buying, selling, renting, and swapping of creative equipment for people like photographers, videographers, and digital content creators. So for now, most of my team, right? I'm still like the major person in the team right now. I'm looking at these other people for my future hires, and I'm going to be playing multiple roles. So both as a founder and also as a product manager, because I've been the one that has started the whole idea, and I've been the one that has built all of the different parts over time. So I'll be multitasking. And right now, I don't really have all of that finance to hire all of these people. So like the advice you gave to Chris, I'm going to take that advice too. I have a lot of people that are willing and ready. Okay, Joe, I want to jump on this with you. I have a lot of tech friends and they are willing to play some roles in this. Like I have a mobile developer and he's on ground. He says, anytime you're ready, come, let us push. So I have different people like that. So what I would do is I don't want anybody to feel like I'm using them. I want them to still let there be a sense of responsibility. Okay, I know you are volunteering or you are doing me a favor, but at the same time, this is not a joke, it's a serious work. I would like to compensate them with some kind of a level of compensation. And just like you've advised, I'm not giving anybody any equity. So maybe stock options and any other form of compensation, but equity, not just yet. So for me now, the critical hires for me right now are in marketing. In fact, like you mentioned, head of marketing, I'm going to change that term. So maybe like a marketing person, I will change the term to a different thing so that I can see their commitment over time and then I'll know how to push them forward. Also, I'm looking at a lead software engineer. I have people that have already volunteered for this role, but then I need to choose and know, okay, this person is willing to go with me for the long haul until money comes into the business. And then there's customer success manager. This is very important because and when it comes to e-commerce, one very important part is customer success. So how are you going to be relating to our customers? If there's a dispute, how are you going to follow up with them? And this person, I'm looking at an intern that can manage this full time. Because when it comes to customer management, it's not something that has to be done part time. Because you never know when an issue might come up. So I'll be getting an intern for this role. And the same thing also for the content creator. So like posting of events, posting of new articles or blogs for creatives to follow. I would also go the route of an intern for that. So basically, these are critical hires for me. I'll be the CEO and I'll also be the product manager for now, while I get people to fill in for me for these other critical roles. So yeah, that is it for me. Thank you.
Okay, I just have one question. So how will you manage the performance part?
So for the performance, right, just like you mentioned, when you give feedback during the session, right, I'm going to set KPIs for everybody, especially for the people that, for the interns, especially the content creator and the customer success manager. I'm going to set KPIs for them, maybe like number of tickets they're able to close out per day, or maybe numbers of articles they're able to push out per day or per week. So I'm going to set all of those KPIs so that I can track them. And for the other people that I know I'm not bringing in full time, also as a product manager, I know how to set all of those KPIs. So if there are milestones, let me take, for example, for the tech person, okay, within 1 to 3 months, these are the features we are going to push out. So I can use that to judge or to guide, to gauge their performance. So if we don't push out this feature within this period, then we know that definitely you didn't meet up to these expectations, and then we can review what happened, what can we do better, can we change our strategy, or was the expectation unrealistic? We'll know how to go about it. Same for the marketing person too. So I'm just going to combine insights from your feedback to every founder that has been on the call today, and I'll know how to refine my strategy.
Okay, thank you. My last feedback is that it's about your 1 minute pitch. Is that when you presented it, you did not focus on your secret sauce. So
Oh, yes.
what makes your solution unique? So that's my feedback.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So for our secret sauce, Mr. Franklin is bringing our discussion here. We've been on it several times. So for secret sauce, right, what makes creative different is that we are bringing a centralized approach to this marketplace. So what's obtainable now is that when you visit all of these marketplaces, say like Gigi.ng, Konga, or Jumia, they are general purpose marketplaces. So you see everything, even what doesn't concern you, you see it there. But with creative, we are curating all equipment that relates to creative industry. So as a photographer, you know, when you visit creative, you are going to see everything about creative. And not just that also, we are also offering rental options for equipment. We're also offering swap or trading options for equipment, and we're also offering servicing options for equipment. So we know this equipment costs a lot, and we want to create a safe space where you know that if my equipment develops a fault, I can take it to these guys and they'll fix it with guarantee for me. So these are part of the secret sauce we are bringing to the market.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, let me share my screen. See. I'm sorry, I'm still looking for that. No way. Oh, okay. There it is. Okay. Hold on. Okay. My name is, good morning, everyone. My name is Emmanuel Idili, and I'm the co-founder of ChangeApp. ChangeApp is a cash to digital payment solution that allows merchants to give customers digital change from cash transactions, making transactions seamless, fast, and secure. So over here, you can see my team. I'm the co-founder CEO, and I focus in business strategy and project management. But we also have Chidum Okwe here, whose role is a co-founder and CTO as well. But he's the CTO and he focuses on the tech aspect of ChangeApp. He has 20 plus years working in implementation with Boeing and CNN. And he has a team that works with him. And then he's full-time, I am full-time. Then we have Afua, who's an investment strategist. She has a lot of years working with BlackRock and Goldman Sachs and Deutsche Bank. And she also focuses on, she's an advisor for us, and she, in terms of strategy, in an advisory role. And she also works on mergers and acquisitions. And then we also have Abdul Balogun. Abdul Balogun is a founding partner, and he was a vice president of American Express. So he focuses basically when it has to do with payments, because we're dealing with payments. And so he has a whole team also working under him. And everybody here is on equity. But these two are actually part-time. And in terms of our gap analysis, we're looking for someone who heads in sales and marketing in order to engage in marketing campaigns and B2B sales, business to business sales, and also digital marketing. And then the other part also that we actually need is a compliance officer, because for payments in the fintech space, we need a lot of compliance. And we've been dealing and working with someone who is, we've been outsourcing our compliance. So now we're looking forward to having someone in-house in order to do the compliance for us. And then also a customer success manager is very key. And we're gonna need that as well, you know, for customer service, relationship management, onboarding processes, and account management as well. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your presentation. I think that you have covered everything. I think that you have covered everything, and even on the gap analysis, you have pointed the most important elements. I just want to add something regarding your marketing and sales needs.
Okay.
Yes, so you need a good marketing and sales team for enrollment. Because I think that instead of recruiting someone, I think you have to recruit maybe a huge team to do that, because you are addressing the mass market. Just one person to do that might be quite difficult at the beginning. So maybe building, maybe you can recruit him and recruit a team, because he will need maybe to leverage the effort of your team to achieve the objective that you want.
Okay.
Because for a single person, it might be quite difficult.
Absolutely.
So I don't know what are your talks about it.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So I'll work on that. Thank you very much.
Okay. Please have everyone presented.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Okay. So maybe if you have observations on on all the presentations, it's an opportunity for you to comment or give your feedback, your thoughts, maybe additional ideas that everyone might consider useful.
Yes, sir. So with regards to equity, right? I know you've advised us about not just dashing out equity to anybody. My wife is a lawyer and she holds the same opinion. So I want to know, when it is time to give out equity, how should we go about it? What would you suggest?
I would say that equity is like, it's your business. So when you are giving equity to someone, you are giving control of a part of your business to someone. And there are also, I just want to say that you are not forced to give equity. Even if you have to give equity, there are other options that I would say that are more secure for you as entrepreneurs, like options. As I said, like options. Options, for example, usually most of the companies, instead of giving equities to employees, they prefer to give options, because options helps to retain the employee and to keep employee motivated over time. Because when an employee have options, option is an agreement that you give to the employee. For example, if you decide to work with me with 5 years, and during the 5 years you contribute to business growth, I will give you the ability to purchase this percentage of share of the company, or I will be able to give you this percentage of the sales. So it motivates them on the long run, and it helps them to keep delivering, to be motivated over time, and to have all their heart on the business. Now, about sharing equity, I think the most important question that you have to ask yourself is, when you're assessing the business value and the contribution of the person, what value is the person bringing to your business? So it can help you to give equity. And my advice to give equity, you have to calculate, for example, what contribution are they bringing to when you have your business valuation, what is their contribution. So there are ways to do it, there are calculations to do it. You have to see what's your so there are ways to do it, but you have to, the most important element, you have to measure their contribution. So it should be something that is proportional to the contribution that they are bringing to the business, not just giving 1% like that, 5% like that, because you might regret it on the long run.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that feedback.
Okay.
Just a follow-up question on that, because when you were talking, well, you're saying options. So I just wanted to find out if
Yeah.
the options that you're saying is the same thing as
Yeah.
what is called vesting. Because
What you said, vesting.
yes, vesting. Because options, and while you were talking, you were saying that I don't know if you said it or you because you said the workers or the employees, you give them the opportunity to buy the options.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
so I'm just asking if it's the same thing, because vesting, it's almost like, but it's based off of your work, and it kind of like
Yes.
accrues as you work. So is that the same
Yes.
thing?
Yes, it's the same thing, but the vesting is more structure. So for the vesting, there is a clarity about a lot of things. Maybe you should be graded over time, they will assess this or that. But usually option is not very detailed, but
Right.
vesting is very structured.
Gotcha.
So if no other question, I think we might join the main room. If no other question.
Thank you very much. You've been very helpful.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay,
Very much.
okay,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
okay.
sir.